Hey crafters, thanks for joining me. In this video, I'll be making a reveal wheel card with some old and new Lawn Fawn dog themed sets. Hope you enjoy! So this finished card is 5 by 7 inches. So I started with a piece of paper that's slightly smaller than that. And I used my washi tape just to position it in my stamp positioner. And then I stamped some of the dog images around the outside of this paper. So the cute little fire hydrant and one of the paws is from the older set called Critters in the Dog Park. And the little bone with the bow on it is from the Furry and Bright Christmas set. And the balloon-shaped dog, or the dog-shaped balloon, and the cupcake with the bone on it, and the smaller hat is from the Yappy Birthday add-on, and the other stamps are from the Yappy Birthday set. So I wanted this to be sort of like a frame for my reveal wheel card because I wanted to put it on a 5 by 7 inch card. This is a great way to make that reveal wheel sit nicely onto a larger card base. So I just stamped around the outside of this card and I used some Copic friendly Memento Tuxedo black ink. And then I colored these with my Copic markers. Now to make this a little bit more colorful, on a 5 by 7 inch piece of paper, I used some of my Lawn Fawn washi tape. This one is the vertical rainbow stripes tape. And I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for new ways to use washi tape instead of just using it to hold down my dies. So this is a great way, especially when you have beautiful washi tape like this. So I put it on the two long edges and then just folded it over. And then I wanted to add it on the top and bottom as well. And it works best if you trim off the edges that overlap before you add some more washi tape. So this way we've made a nice rainbow border that'll go around that 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 card that we started earlier. And I'll show you another way to use up some of your washi tape later on in this video as well. So I'm just going to fold over that washi tape and now I have this beautiful background that'll go behind the piece that we made earlier. And you'll notice that placing the washi tape on white paper like this really brings out the colors and makes the rainbows a lot brighter. So I just used some double-sided tape and put the two pieces together, making sure that I had an even amount of space around this. Just gorgeous. So once I was happy with that, I used a piece of paper that's slightly bigger than the reveal wheel template from Lawn Fawn, and I used my inks on it. So I started with some cracked pistachio distress oxide at the top. And I like to decorate any pieces that I'm going to die cut ahead of time, and that way I don't end up getting any of the marks from the dies onto my ink blended surface. So then I put some pine needles in the middle here. And then to have a nice gradient of colors, I blended these two together, making sure to overlap the inks. And then a nice blue that goes well with these greens is the Uncharted Mariner, which I'll just put at the bottom here. And I'm just going to work back and forth with this ink until it's nicely blended at the bottom. And I've got this beautiful background. Just to make it a little bit more exciting, I'm going to use some paint and just splatter it over the top. And that'll give it a nice little bit of shine. So I used one of the Gansai Tambi paints This one is the white gold, and it comes in the set, which you see on the right there. That's the pearl set of inks. And this color is kind of a silvery white, which works really well with any background. So once that's dry, I'm going to add the semicircle piece to the reveal wheel and then put this through my die cutting machine. I'm also going to die cut another piece that's plain white, as well as the two mechanism pieces, the large circle and the smaller circle, which I'll just die cut with white paper. So now that I've cut all my pieces out, I'm going to do some stamping on my mechanism piece. So I've got the template and it has a B on it because the stamp that I'm going to use from the reveal wheel circle sentiments is one of the B stamps, which means it stamps a larger image on the outside. This one says, wishing you a very happy birthday, and there's a picture of a heart. But I'm just going to color up the heart as well as the H in happy so that I can change this sentiment and make it a little bit more dog friendly. So I've got some green ink. This is the Green Oasis from Versifying Claire, and I've just inked up the stamp, and then I'm going to remove that tape so that that heart and the H will not have any ink on them, and then I can stamp this. So I'm going to replace that little heart image with a little paw, and the paw is from the Yappy Birthday add-on set. So I'll just stamp that where the heart used to be, and instead of wishing you a very happy birthday, I'm going to just use my Copic marker and add a Y where the H used to be. So it says, wishing you a very yappy birthday. And to make this look like it was supposed to be there, once I've finished coloring in the rest of yappy, I'm just going to use a fine black pen and go over that whole word so it looks like it was meant to be. So I guess you could use this card for other occasions, but I had it in mind as a birthday card. But since it says, have a very yappy day, technically it could be an any occasion card. So once I've finished, you can see now that it looks like the yappy day was supposed to be there, and it's perfect for that reveal wheel. So I'll just put the reveal wheel mechanism together. So I've got the little circle that will go at the back, and then I'll use a miniature brad to attach these two together, and then I can add some foam squares. And just to make sure that this all fits, I'm going to cut my foam squares in half, and then they're the perfect size for this reveal wheel. So once that's finished, I'm going to attach that to my background just by lining up the front and the back pieces so that you can see that sentiment through the hole. And then I'll make sure it works. And then something that I like to do when I'm making a reveal wheel is I put my foam squares underneath that wheel without removing the sticky paper. So this just stops it from being squashed, and it helps the mechanism move a bit freer, I think. And then I'll add some more double-sided sticky squares. These ones I will remove the backs from. You can see there it moves really nicely. And I'll just put those around the rest of the card, being careful not to put any near the mechanism. And the best reveal wheel cards that I've made have 2 layers of foam squares. So I'm going to add another layer, and then I can put the 2 pieces together. And once that's lined up properly, you can see wishing you a very yappy day. Just perfect. So I'll just add some foam squares where that hole is on that second piece. And then I can add some double-sided tape behind this whole area. And then I'll put the two parts together and you can see how nicely that reveal wheel card looks on a 5x7" card. So to fill in all the extra space that we have, I'm going to stamp a few of the different dogs from the Yappy Birthday and the Yappy Birthday add-on. The one with the streamers is from the add-on set. All the others are from the Yappy Birthday set. And I'm going to ground these dogs by creating a little bit of a ground with some more of that washi tape. So I'm just going to rip it so I've got an uneven edge. And then I'll place it rough side up and rough side down. So I've got an interesting looking ground for the little dogs to stand on. And I'll just line up the rainbow parts so it looks like one continuous piece. And then I can use my scissors to trim off the side. And I think by adding this splash of washi tape on the reveal wheel part, it ties in the washi tape that's on the outside of the card. And then I'll just place some of the images coming off of the reveal wheel, like the balloons and that dog, and then the other ones can go in the middle. And I'm saving the yellow dog for the inside of the card. So once those are all glued down, I can start working on the inside of my card. And it'll give these a chance to dry properly. So on the inside of my card, which is the 5x7 card, I'm going to stamp a sentiment from the Yappy Birthday set. This one says, "Happy birthday to you." And then I will put the yellow dog right beside it, so it looks like he's howling the happy birthday. And then once that's dry, I can put everything together, adding my reveal wheel part onto the card base with some more double-sided tape. And I've got this beautiful and colorful birthday card, perfect for a dog lover. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video inspiring. If you haven't already, please subscribe so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. Have a crafty day!